Can I help you, officer? So I'm recording for my own protection, okay?
Oh yeah? Oh,
yeah, always do. Right.
Okay, no problem.
What can I do for you?
What was the score with coming down the road at warp speed?
30 miles per hour is the speed limit, officer.
No, you're accelerating harshly.
I was not accelerating harshly, sir.
You were. That's the reason why we stopped. Did we know the reason why we stopped you?
Okay. Well,
it was your manner of driving that brought to our attention, basically.
Right, well, my manner of driving, right, I do believe the speed limit's 30 miles per hour in Scotland, okay, in the area where I was driving. Right, I was actually in first gear, went to second gear. I can't help it if my turbos kicked in a wee bit, so I do apologise for that, but I was still under the speed limit by a mile.
Yeah, but just because you're under the speed limit doesn't necessarily mean you're driving without due care and attention.
I was driving with due care. I am in very good control of my vehicle, sir.
You are saying that's a 30 mile an hour, and I agree with you. However, this evening there's lots of drunk people about.
I can understand that, officer, but
and you're basically belting down the road at 30 mile an hour.
I was not belting down the road, sir.
At that point, I thought it was unsafe for you to do that speed, which is why you've been pulled over.
Right, well, I do believe...
And what I'll also do now at the moment is I'll ask you to produce your driving licence if you have it on you.
Excuse me, can I just ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Right, first of all, I was driving a vehicle, right? I was doing it with due care and that. I was not doing any...
I'm saying you didn't.
Well, that's your word against mine, sir.
That's my opinion and my colleague's opinion.
Right, well, that's my word against your word then, isn't it?
No, it's...
At the same time, I had a full control...
It's our opinion,
right,
driving without due care and attention.
So am I being accused of driving without due care and attention?
Yes, you're being accused of driving without due care and attention.
Right, no problem. So basically, even though I'm in full control of my vehicle has got a wee bit of aspirated exhaust, I'll admit that, yes. But I was in full control of my vehicle and I was not driving in a dangerous manner, sir.
Right, okay. If you actually listen to what I say, okay, English, yeah.
Right, I can understand, sir, yeah.
You are driving without due care and attention, not dangerous driving. If you understood the law, you would understand there is a difference. Okay?
No, there's a huge difference, sir, but I don't like being accused.
You're saying that you drove dangerously. That's what you're saying.
All right, well, sorry, I'll rephrase myself then.
Yes, well,
I believe.
If you want to actually do things on video recording that, please get your facts right.
Right, well, my facts are correct, sir, right? I was driving with due care and attention, I believe so. Right, yes, I can understand it's at that time of night, whatever else. But at the end of the day, I do drive a vehicle.
Remember, 30 mile an hour is the maximum speed limit.
Yes, I know.
Not necessarily the safest speed limit.
I do understand that,
but why I'm saying to you, you were driving without due care and attention and consideration for the other road users, due to the fact that you were driving at 30 mile an hour, past the junction.
Well, I wasn't actually doing 30, to be honest with you, sir. I was under 30.
So now you're changing your mind.
No, I was...
If you look back in your recording, you were saying...
No, but when you were saying to me, I do believe the speed limit is 30, I was actually well under 30, sir. At the end of the day, I was under 30, and I was coming under junction, so it's at the same time... Basically, my argument is... Right, It
doesn't matter what your argument is.
Right,
okay?
well, I don't believe I was breaking an offence.
My colleague's opinion that you're driving without due care and attention, that is something we can charge you with.
Right, so basically you're now telling me I'm going to be charged for the offence.
I'm not saying that. Would you please listen to what I'm saying?
Well, then
okay?
Am I free to go, sir?
Please listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Am I free to go then?
No, you are not free to go.
So am I being detained?
You are not being detained.
So then this is where my understanding is, right? You're talking to me about
My understanding is, under Road Traffic Act, I'm entitled to stop any vehicle on the road. I'm entitled to actually ask you for your driving licence documentation.
Right.
Under Section 69 of the Road Traffic Act, I'm entitled, as an authorised vehicle examiner, to examine your vehicle
do you have your examiner card on you?
I do not require to have my authorised card on me.
If I remember correctly, Black Law's Dictionary, I'm actually travelling within the UK, which I'm allowed to do so legally without any hindrance, which you're hindering my driving.
No.
Well, sorry, my travelling.
Under the Road Traffic Act, I'm entitled to stop all vehicles.
Right, and I'm telling you, I'm just basically, Black Law Dictionary, are you aware of the Black Law Dictionary, which is all dictionaries that are used by all courts in the common law, and what's it, statute laws?
That's not relevant to what I'm dealing with at the moment.
But
That's irrelevant to what I'm dealing with at the moment.
I'm just saying just now though, I'm travelling within the UK.
For your driving licence. Would you please give me your driving licence?
I'm asking you under Black Law Dictionary, am I being
That is not relevant.
It is relevant. It's
the laws in the United Kingdom.
Right,
at the moment. So, I'm asking you politely for your driving licence and details.
Right, okay. I'm just informing you.
I will just inform you that failure to give them as an offence, I may render you liable to prosecution.
Right,
okay.
So here we are, so now you're threatening me.
I'm not threatening you.
Right. Are you asking me under oath, sir? Are you asking me under oath?
I'm not asking you under oath. It's a requirement.
As your oath as a police officer, are you asking me this under oath? Am I required by law, any law, to produce any details to yourself if I'm not being accused of an offence? Because you said you're not charging me.
Under the Road Traffic Act, you are required to produce
the Road Traffic Act.
License or I'm actually entitled to get your name, address and date of birth and
Actually, I
verify your
know
driving
that you're not allowed
licence.
to ask me that. I know that for a fact. I had this before with the police when they said to me, you have to give me your name because I'm a police officer. And I said, oh really? Under the Criminal Procedures Act 1995, it clearly states that unless I'm accused of or suspected of a crime, I'm not legally required to give any
I'm
details.
afraid if you're going to be like a backroom lawyer, you should get your facts right. There's a complete difference between the Criminal Justice Act, any other act, and the Road Traffic Act.
Right, okay. So am I being charged, sir?
I'm not saying you've been charged at the moment.
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained at the
moment. Right, am I free to go?
You're not free to go.
Right, you do know that my human rights are now being breached because I have the right to liberty, yes?
I'm going to get your details.
You can get my details by my number plate, sir. My details are on the front of my number plate, sir.
By all means, I take it you're part of the security industry. Yeah.
No, actually, I used to work for them. I wear it because it's a nice jacket.
You just wear it for it?
It's a very nice jacket.
Okay.
Very warm.
So they gave you that to keep as well, did they?
Fun enough, did I?
Okay, right. Well,
I paid for it, so I may as well get to keep it.
Okay, right, no problem. So what I'll do is I'll get your registration number.
Right, help yourself.
The vehicle and I'll get your details as well.
Right, no problem. I'm not trying to be difficult, but at the end of the day, I believe that I was well with it under the limit for a fact. Okay, it may have sounded to you, yes, I drive a high performance vehicle and I find it very highly convenient. I get pulled over quite a lot by the road traffic police.
Maybe it's down to your man they're driving.
My driving's very safe, sir. I've been classed as a competent driver. And
by who?
By the VOSA.
By who?
By the DVLA and VOSA.
VOSA has nothing to do with driving.
Well, they say that this vehicle is allowed to be driven on the road, which that basically said that it's been examined.
VOSA don't examine the vehicle.
Well, they do.
Who? When did they examine your vehicle?
When it was first registered.
VOSA don't examine the vehicle when it's first registered.
Right. If you want my details, you can do so by checking my number plate, sir. I'm the legal owner and person that insures this vehicle.
I'm required to ask you your details, so I will be asking you very shortly. Once I note your registration and that, I will be coming back for your name and address and that. So
unless I'm being accused of a crime, sir, I don't see it's relevant because I've told you I own this vehicle.
Honestly, that's fine. By all means, you can record me and all the rest of it. However, it is an offence not to give you details, okay?
Yeah, if you're committing an offence, it's committing...
No, it's not.
Right.
If you're going to actually know the law, okay.
Right. No. You know what my argument is, right? You might understand my understanding in a moment, sir. Right. I am not subject to statute laws, whether you like it or not. I am only subject to follow common law in Scotland. Okay.
No, the reason subject to statute laws. Okay.
No, common law would basically mean that I have the same rights as you as a person. Well, you try to say you're above me, sir.
No, I'm not saying you're above me.
Well, then why?
What I'm going to do is ask you details. If you fail to get them, that's fine. Which you may be arrested for. Okay? However, we are behaving like adults here. Okay. Right. And you are required to give your details.
Right, so bullying's classed as adults, sir.
By all means, we'll be here as long as it takes for us to get the information.
Is your sergeant around tonight, sir?
Okay, no, my sergeant is not about tonight.
Is it possible I can speak to your sergeant?
No, I'm going to require details once you get the details.
Because now you're bullying me for tactics by using laws that are made by a government out down in England that were not made by Scottish government. Sorry, we don't have a Scottish government. If you voted no, you'll understand why.
I thought we did have a Scottish government.
No, it's a load of rubbish. We don't have tax laws, sir. No, I'm not letting them bully me. I'm a hell letting them bully me. I'm not being bullied, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I have the right to drive within the UK as I'm allowed to. The guy's trying to bully me for my details. By all means, if he wants my details, he can check my number plate.
Okay, so I'm asking you to supply
Did you get my details from the front of the vehicle, sir?
I'm asking you to supply your name and address under the road traffic act.
Which part does it legally require me, sir? I'm sorry, I'm not very clear of the law on this one because apparently all the crap that I've been taught has been a load of crap, so come on, inform me. Which part of the law states unless I've been charged with an offence?
No. That's not right.
But it's also yes, I'm also entitled as a person and a human being in the UK or the United Kingdom, as you want to put it, to travel without hindrance. And I'm travelling at this present moment, sir. I'm not driving. Black Law Dictionary is very clear. It's a dictionary that the law, including yourselves as an officer that's on their oath, basically you take an oath as a police officer, it's the same with the sheriff courts, whatever else, they follow that. It clearly states that Black Law Dictionary, a person who is travelling is a person who travels within the UK without hindrance.
Yeah, I do understand that.
Right, well I am travelling at this present moment, sir, and at that present moment, if I'm travelling, regardless of the situation, I am not legally required to give a driving licence, because a driving licence under Black Law Dictionary is a person who drives using a motor propelled vehicle for gain.
we can debate that all night, okay?
I'm just basically saying I'm not happy with the bullying tactics you're using, sir.
There's no bullying tactics.
And, well, I will be making a full report to your commissioner in the morning. Well, on Monday, sorry.
We don't have a commissioner.
Well, police committee, well, you can't be a police secretary.
We don't have a commissioner.
Well,
we have a chief constable of police.
Well, I'll certainly write to them then.
London have a police commissioner if you want name, but however,
well,
we have
a chief
constable.
Apparently the law doesn't apply to a civilian like myself, even though I've got the right to travel within the UK. You know what I mean? As I say, I don't like bullying police officers, I'm sorry.
We haven't bullied you.
Well, you're asking for you're basically
within our rights to actually get all your details.
I have the right to travel without hindrance, sir, and you're hindering my travelling, sir. Whether you like it or not, I'm not trying to be cheeky, but at the end of the day, I do know my rights as a civilian and a citizen who pays taxes in this country. I have the right to travel without hindrance, and you're hindering me.
Just get you to shine your wee thing there so I can show everyone your details and your driving licence and all the rest of it. Okay.
This is actually only for my personal. I won't be sticking it on YouTube. I'm not a rude bastard, excuse my French. I'm not one of these guys that stick it on YouTube. I only actually record for my own protection because I have been attacked by police officers in the past.
Okay. Whereabouts were you born?
I was born in Scotland, sir.
And your occupation?
I'd rather keep that to myself. I don't have to divulge that information.
Unemployed?
Nope.
No.
I'm employed. I've got a pretty damn good job. I'd have to be to drive a 3 litre twin turbo engine car. Though I will state, if you do a person's check on me, I'm not the boy from Aberdeen, so don't attack me and assault me or grab me with my vehicle, okay, because he is currently in prison, I'm not, okay? Just thought I'd point that out right now. That's the reason why I don't trust very many police officers, because the first thing they do is jump to the conclusion I'm that person and beat the living shit out of me, so... Hence why I'm very coy about around the police officers, so don't take it personally, I've learnt my rights, you know what I mean?
No, that's fine, you're quite within your rights.
I don't fancy getting attacked today. No, I can't be arrested, I've not done anything wrong. Oh, the guy in Aberdeen. He's wanted for a lot of things, or probably currently in jail for it. That's the only reason why I'm recording it. It's not going to go on YouTube. I'm not one of these assholes that go around trying to be a dickhead to the police, because I do know he's got a hard job, but at the end of the day I still understand my rights and I've got the right to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're quite right. However, the first people, as soon as you get into any trouble or an accident, will be the police that arrive.
I know that. I'm very well aware of that. That's why I don't go around robbing people, stabbing people or committing offences. Okay,
what we're going to do is, because you have committed a road traffic offence, by driving without due care and attention, it does give us the power to breathalyse you.
Oh, that's fine. I'll pass that neighbour, so go for it.
Under terms of section 6...
I know the breathalyser law, unfortunately.
No, I've still got to do it, I'm afraid. As it says, you're quite happy with all the laws and the rest of it. I've got to do my bit.
Yeah, I understand the breathalyser law.
If you bear with me.
Right.
So, under terms of section 6 of the Road Traffic Act 1988,
right,
I require you to provide me a specimen of breath for a breath test. I must warn you that failure to provide a specimen of breath for a breath test is an offence. I may render you liable to prosecution.
That's alright, I think I need
to
to
provide a specimen of breath for a breath test.
That's one thing I don't mind doing, sir.
Okay.
I don't mind doing it at all because, well, to be honest with you, I hate drink drivers. Personally, if I ever caught a drink driver trying to get in a car and try and drink drive, I'd probably have them on the floor quick and easy.
You've done one of these before?
Yeah, I've done one on Tuesday, fun enough.
Seal your lips round the end of the tube and blow until I tell you to stop, please. Okay?
Nah, I hate drink drivers, so I don't mind just doing that.
Just give us 1 second while I do a few checks in your vehicle myself.
No problem. It's car locked down. He's committing an offence himself. He knows fine well I've not given my details unless I'm being accused of a suspected a crime. So he can go fuck himself. He knows it. I don't care.
We'll give you a licence back. What we'll just do is a quick vehicle examination while we're here.
Is there any purpose to the vehicle examination, sir?
Okay. What we need to do is switch all your lights off, please.
Can I ask why you're checking my vehicle?
We're entitled under section 69 of the Road Traffic Act 1988.
Car's just been MOT'd though, so it should be fine.
Okay, but MOT is actually valid just mostly for the day it's been issued. Okay?
Alright, well, there's 4 brand new tyres on it, so that's no problem.
Okay. Right, so part of my job is obviously road safety, okay, and that's to make sure everyone's lights and all that are working. So I'll ask you to switch off your lights, please.
They're off.
Okay, do put them on to position lights only, please.
It's fine. Sorry? I can't unless I switch the car on.
Position lamp out.
Have I?
Yeah.
That's not a problem, I'll get that sorted in the morning. It was fine earlier on, so it must have just went out.
Yeah, so it's a bit noisy. Okay, go ahead. There's one born in August.
Give him that one. The one with 4.5 fingers. That'll be easier.
Ormiston in your Trinity.
Tell him it's the one that's got 4.5 fingers because the other one's only got 10.
I'll get you just to turn the wheels to the right for me, please, if your engine's switched on.
To the right, sorry.
Shouldn't have an issue, they're brand new tyres. I only had the car 4 weeks.
What's your address?
Sorry?
What's your address?
You got my address off my licence there.
Sorry to say that.
Where is my licence actually? Did you give me it back there?
You used to have an address in Bailey Grove.
Well, if you tell them it's a person with the 4.5 fingers, they'll know straight away who it is. It's either that or you phone Kenny McCastle, Justice Minister. Because the other boy doesn't have 4.5 fingers. 4.5. Gonna get £50,000 for losing another one.
It's actually 3.5 fingers, that's a thumb, doesn't count as a finger.
Okay, no, we're just going straight away.
What we'll do at this point is give you a warning regarding driving without due care and attention and consideration for road users regarding the manner you're driving. Okay?
Right, no problem.
So all I've noted in my notebook is your manner of driving that's actually happened that we've seen. Okay?
Right.
There's no court action regarding it, however you are warned for that, and you're also warned regarding your position lamp.
Well, that's just went out tonight, sir, so I'll get that sorted tomorrow.
Okay, we'll let you go at that. Thanks
Right,
very much.
no problem, thanks very much for using my time.